Hello everybody, Laguna back here for Final Fantasy II. We're going to turn this on, and we're going to get this started on a Wednesday afternoon. Right, we are moving on to part 10, it seems like? 10 or 11, one of the two. I can't remember what part of this series I'm at this point, because it's been about a month of recordings, not back to back, but like just been like a couple of days in between each one. There we go. Now we're starting. Cool. So, just a heads up, I did find that Final Fantasy III is on Steam, so I am going to be playing Final Fantasy III. However, I do have prior commitments with Undertale and Legend of Dragoon, because I did mention Legend of Dragoon instead of Final Fantasy III, so I'm going to do that before Final Fantasy III. I'm going to try doing like 2 FF games, then a couple other games. 2 FF games, then a couple other games. I'm going to spread it out. Spread the wealth. That's the whole point of this talk thing. So anyway, we were at Mysidia last time, and we got to the tropical island cave. Tropical island, yeah, there we are. So we're gonna have fun with this, and we're gonna... If you're wondering why I'm so colorful today, I actually, for some reason, feel cold, so... yeah, there's that. Cool, and if I remember correctly, I went up this way. By about like 10 tiles, I think it was. Roughly. Enemy strikes first! Oh, how could... Oh, 1 damage. Woo. I really just want to, like, figure out why my characters can't run from battle. That's the other thing that I have no idea. Like, is it agility? Because I don't friggin' know. Actually, let's Google this. FF2. What determines running from battle? FF2 running from battle. How do I run in battle? Hold L and R while not in any particular menu to run. You cannot run from bosses. That is not it. Most useless command in battle. Flee. Someone please tell me flee is or can be influenced by having characters high agility, because if not, it's the most useless command. I got fight a couple of crappy goblins in the beginning, so powered up I can't gain a stat. I try to flee for 5 rounds and fail. It's much quicker if I just attack them all, but no, the game won't let me flee. Even with 4 chances, it's still very, and I mean very in caps, low to run away from battle. Oh, I hit the land. Works for me just fine. Might take a few rounds to get away, but it works. Flee chance is based on agility of the character that runs. For example... Okay, that was quick. Maria agility of 50. Flees versus a foe with 30 agility, 20% chance. Because you have 20 points higher than their flees, so that's the percentage chance. Okay. Plus 1/3 of the other character's agility. That's what the guide says. Where even am I? Actually, I do need to rest at an inn, so this is a good chance. So fleet chance... It's the agility. Evasion has low if all... How did they not get stoned? How indeed? These things would like petrify my characters instantly before. So I have no idea what's causing them to not get petrified, but I'll take it. I'll take it. And that might have to do with magic defense, or something. Cool. So you jack crap about there. They're all just bashing the guide, so that's fun. The guide probably doesn't tell you anything. Equipping lighter armor can help you flee, apparently, so that's good to know. Bolt. Fire. Bolt. Actually, no, we'll get you to fire, and you to bolt. How do you change a shield to a weapon in battle? Why would you ask that on the flee topic? Okay, so anyway, agility. So, FF2, how to raise agility. Agility has a random chance of increasing after each battle based on evasion percent stat. Hence, avoiding heavy armor and equipping shields or weapons with high evasion values will boost agility growth. That makes no fucking sense. Bolt is not going to do much damage. There it is. So, how to increase agility. Your characters have a random chance of gaining after battle. Those with higher evasion seem to get agility more often. Evasion percent is boosted by agility, shields, and weapons, especially Defender and Main Gucci. Main Gucci. It is also decreased by most equipment. It's recommended to use a weapon shield combo and wearing light equipment like a cuirass, or agility boosting equipment, while avoiding heavy equipment such as helms, armors, and gloves. God, this game is so complicated. Why is this unnecessarily complicated? Why? Final Fantasy X, Sphere Grid System. Mint. But that's neither here nor there. Your evasion level goes up after you dodge attacks. Having 99% evasion will boost... No, it does not. Evasion level gains experience in being the target of physical attacks. You don't need to dodge it at all. Which also means evasion percent and agility won't help. Battle rank does help, as does being in the front... Okay, this is getting unnecessarily convoluted. Long story short, if you want to run from battle, wear nothing and take tons of damage, because it's basically all you're going to do. Man, these Flauners still doing a lot of damage. So anyway, there is one place I want to go. Mostly I have no idea really. There's a cave that's kind of hidden on the outskirts of the town. And that's kind of why I'm going there, is because, like, it's in Mysidia. Mindu is in Mysidia. I don't want to go to Mysidia Tower because I need that crystal rod. They mentioned the black mask, the white mask, and the crystal rod. And so that's kind of my big thing there. I want to go to the, I want to find where the crystal rod is. I already put the white mask on the statue, so where does the black mask go? Actually, you know what? Let's just flee. There we go. Oh yeah, it's actually kind of working now. It's kind of working. You might say it's gonna work. I hate that song, by the way. I absolutely hate that song. I don't hate Rihanna. I love her song Diamonds. And then there's that We Found Love in a Homeless Place. Hopeless Place? Hopeless? One of the two. Those songs, not so bad. It's that stupid work song. Just, it's not Gucci. Let's park here on the marsh. This is probably going to be a terrible idea. Oh no, okay, that's not so bad. I really want an airship at this point. Like, I know that sounds really lazy, I guess is the best way to word it, but an airship would be perfection. Because then I can just go bleep, right in front of the cave, bleep, to the town, bleep, this way, bleep, that way, bleep, 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 and I can not have to take this damn pirate ship everywhere. Which, I mean, Layla, thank you for the pirate ship. But still. Okay, actually, no, this is a good battle. Yeah. I'm drinking apple cider today, by the way. I mean, I got beer ready to go, but I need to drink something with substance first. Yes, hi, Mir. Now you're going to hear the bunny clicking on her water bottle all the time. I like how Firion, like, can use the blood sword and take damage, like, a ton of health off of the Dark Flan without necessarily dealing physical damage at all. And like the one that should be a hard hitter is doing 0. I wonder if it's just the nature of the thing. Marlboros, grand. That's what everyone likes to see. I'm actually not even worried about the Marlboros. It's the parasites draining every ounce of MP that I have. That's the worrisome part. I wonder when the first game was that you can actually learn enemy abilities. This is kind of like a weird like shower thoughts moment, but like it'd be interesting if you can get a party member that could learn like bad breath and stuff like that in the early games too. I'm pretty sure Final Fantasy 5 was the first one. I think it was 5. At least I think it was 5. Because 5 had the job system, right? So they must have had Blue Mage. Which Blue Mage, by the way, is really fun in Final Fantasy 14. It's a little underpowered where I'm at right now, but like later on in games, it becomes a really, really useful thing. Speaking of which, I need to renew that, because that was a good game. Hey! You did physical damage to the Flan. Layla's unarmed. Layla's probably gonna die, but that's a whole other story. Hey there, Hidden Cave. How you doing today? Or in the famous words of the Newfoundlanders, how's she going today, bye? Or what's the other one? It was instead of like I'll visit you, it was stay where you're at, I'll come where you're to. Nice, Mysidian Cave. I'm kind of worried about this. Maybe I should not have been so worried. And now she's back up on her shelf. Good. Don't worry, Mirren, you'll run around later. There's a door. I don't trust doors in this game. Ooh, treasure. Inventory is full. God damn it! Inventory. Okay. You discard. You discard. You discard. You discard. You discard. We'll keep one toad. We have life, so we don't need Phoenix down. How about poison? Screw it. Ooh. Or a Chal Dagger. Better than main Gouch. Main Gucci. Let's keep it as is. We'll level up our stats later. Ninja suit. Oh boy. And a boost agility. Yes. God damn it, son of a whore. Son of a dibble stick. I don't know what a dibble stick. Ooh. We should probably stop casting so many spells. Maria is fine because she's got tons of MP. That was not fair. That was a lot of damage. That was actually a lot of damage. But at least Furion got an HP boost. I hate this stupid battle because I hate the swaps. Furion, I swear to God. Man, I hate magic users like this so much. There we go. Whew. I get worried when these swappers happen. Like, I might even save scum this dungeon. I might have to save scum this dungeon. I don't trust this door. I'm gonna see if there's a stairwell first. I don't trust any doors anymore. That's the best way I can word this. One down. No damage. Furion's a healing. Good old Maria. Bad. Bad. Ooh, good old Furion. Back over 2k health. Thank God. Ah, there you go. Really? 16? Okay. At least Furion's maxed out his HP again. That's good. Gus's Fire Magic Rose. Excellent. That's one less level up I have to grind later. Do I go down or over? Let's go over. Oh, there's a door down there too. But there's another path to the left and down, so let's try that one. See, Maria's got some good fire magic. She can take care of these MFers, no problemo. It's Gus that just... Actually, Gus did level up his fire magic last turn, so that might be good. You guys ever wonder, though, like when you're playing these games, like who thought of the battle system? Like, I'm not saying whoever thought of this was an asshole, but whoever thought of this was kind of an asshole. And, like, that's not, like, a bad thing. It's good because it challenges you as a gamer. But it's just, who the hell thought this up? Who thought, like, you know what? Let's start them off with minimal health, and the only way to increase that is... The doppelganger is not moving. Furion's good heart is binding its movement. No? What about Mask? How about Mysidian? How about a Windrake? How about Dragoons? How about Goddess Spell? No? Item, maybe? Let's try a Silk Web. Damn it, I accidentally used one of my elixirs. Mother... Fine. Fine. Key items. Key items. Although that's a good way to get rid of items. Black Mask? Hey! It vanished with the Black Mask. Wait, what? The Black Mask vanished? Ha! I still have it. Nice. This is what we needed. Oh god, not another one of these caves. Up and around, I guess. Start at 12 o'clock and move in a clockwise fashion. Seems the best way to do it. Hey, preemptives. I love preemptives. Preemptives are great. They really are the cat's meow. Furian's doing a lot of damage with his Ori Chal dagger. It's a weird fucking name for a dagger. Ori Chal dagger. I mean, I guess kind of Ori Calcum dagger. Ori Chalcum? Ori Calcum? Hey, treasure. Power staff. I'll give you a power staff. Okay. Of course the enemy strikes first. Why would they not? I'm actually kind of worried. Every time a cockatrice battle comes up, I'm like, oh shit, they're gonna stone me. Like, every time, without fail, that is my first thought, is, oh no, I'm gonna get petrified. And it's not even just in this Final Fantasy game either. Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy 8, all of them, same reaction. I'm actually kind of afraid of peacocks in real life because of that. I'm not actually afraid of peacocks, I'm just... Okay, there we go. I was like, man, there's no door here. Actually, well, ooh, no, we want to not have Furion attack because he will damage himself with his attacks. Good thing sleep is a temporary one. Good thing it didn't hit. Flame Lance. Ooh. Ooh. I got chills on that one. It's, nothing down there. I would have backtracked if I saw anything down there. Swapper, Brain, and Malboro. Great. There we go. There we go, and please, for the love of God, there we Malboro go. Malboro go? I need to think of some better puns for this, because the puns really are how I roll, you know? Maybe this? Yeah! No! You know, I know I don't have like one of those commanding voices like Markiplier has. I don't have like that peppy charisma that Jacksepticeye has, but I've got my own little my own shtick. It's the sarcastic little one-off cheesy humor. That's my own shtick. I'm happy with that. Pretty happy with that. Relatively happy. I'm not happy. Great. Well, we gotta go up the stairs, that's for sure. Let's go to the left, I guess, maybe? There's a door. I don't like doors. Doors can suck my nuts. Arios. Well, we already fought one of you. You're nothing. Yeah. We're getting somewhere. I really don't like a lot of the monsters in this game, only because of the level up system. God dang it. I saw a treasure. But now I don't. Where is the treasure? Oh, there's the treasure. Ah, darn it. I wonder, like, Marlboros in this game, like, I haven't really seen them do any special moves, like Bad Breath, for example. Because I mentioned that that was in some previous Final Fantasy games. So my question is like, do they have special moves in this game, or were there any moves at all? Okay, I need a cure after this. I desperately need a cure. Got a fever, and the only prescription is more cowbell. I would have laughed if that, like, 26 damage killed him. Now imagine if I came into this dungeon with 20 health to my name. That would not be Gucci. That... Ooh, I only have a spot for 2 items. I don't trust this. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a monster in a box. If it's in this pit with no ladder, chances are it's a monster in a box. Ice bow. Okay, no monster in a box. I gotta check the other corner first. Because there's a door on this side. Red moose, howlers, and shriekers. Okay. Weird that they're all red and they cast ice magic. That's a whole other story. Okay. Okay, so... whoa, Jesus, Shrieker. I missed the blue ones that were in the Diced Cave, the ones that cured me. Those were magical creatures. They need to be protected. Maybe. I'm on the fence about that one. Only because, like, I don't know if they actually do have some attacks later on, or maybe they cast a zombie and they just didn't get a chance to. They just kept curing me instead because of the AI. I don't know. But from what I've seen, they need to be protected. Hello there. Weird, what are you doing? Jesus Christ, she's weird. She's in diggy mode. Means I may need to have her in a cameo. Nice. Nice. Please don't let the parasite attack. Just please. God darn it. Critical MP drain too. Ooh, over 1,000. I'm just happy that it's over 1,000. Gus, your MP better go up. No, Gus's didn't. Okay. Alright, so. We hate parasites. But let's just see what we can do. You need some MP. That did nothing for MP. That gave like 20 MP. What the shit? There's the battle. Of course. Of course. Of course. Bombs. I can't remember if fire was the weakness or bolt, but we're gonna try both. Pretty sure bolt is the weakness, because Layla's magic is not that high. This is like a kind of interesting point too. Like, bombs are fire creatures, so why would bolt be their weakness? But that's kind of neither here nor there. This is actually a good chance to level up Bolt. Even just a little bit. Stop it. Actually stop it. I like how that did 0. I like how life counts 1 magic. 1. This is really, I'm kind of... I don't like these battles. I hate the bombs so much. Oh. I actually hate bombs. Cure level 7. Cure level 9. I like how Layla's HP is now 1, 2, 3, 4. Like, what are the odds? Actually, based on... It's beer time. It's beer o'clock. Corona, but hold the virus. Definitely beer o'clock. Thank God Swap is missing though. They used to hit all the time. Like when I was leveling up at Mysidian, like to get my HP up where it is now. Or not my HP, my magic. I think it was magic, yeah. There was some leveling up that I did at Mysidian, and every single time they cast Swap, it put my character's health at 140 or 240 or something, whatever it was. And it would just drain the magic. Just 0. Or the magic HP. Like, pretty much 0. Their MP was fine. Mostly. Except for Maria, because she had a higher MP anyway. Let's get out of the water. Sure, let's take this empty. Of course it's empty. Of course. What the hell is a Doom Petals? Wait, I've seen these before. Never mind. They look like the strange cousin of the Marlboro. And that's not a good thing. These ghosts are kind of terrible too, actually. Ooh. Completely forgot about that. I actually completely forgot about Therian's thing. Phew. God! Damn it. Yellow jelly, red moose, and a shrieker. Bolt 8. Instant die. Okay. I'm gonna do this to the red jelly, and with the yellow jelly. And the 2 melees can take out the shriekers. That seems like the best course of action. That was a terrible HP game. Terrible. But at least one of the shriekers is dead. Maybe that too. Actually, let's go Therian to do that. That was kind of terrible. I was hoping Furion would be able to recover all of his lost health. That's kind of the thing you got to do with the Blood Sword in this game. Is oh, for fuck's sakes! God damn it! One-step battles. Jeez. Tits. Holy winged rays. But I'm not bitter. And I'm not angry, I'm just disappointed. Okay, so Maria first, then please Furion. I suppose, as long as the battle gets finished, right? But with a success, not a game over. We don't like game overs. So, by the way, for those of you who have not been paying too much attention to the world around you, which includes me, the PlayStation 5 showcase is today. Now, I kind of have a couple of predictions for the PS5. I mentioned in my last video that Final Fantasy 13, I am expecting a trilogy of that to come out for PS5 at some point. Doesn't have to be today. I just know that. It doesn't even have to be announced today. I just know at some point it is going to be up to PS5. Because all the other Final Fantasy games have been remade for Switch. Final Fantasy 13 has a 4K Steam render, Steam release, whatever you call it. They can easily port that to PS5, and PS5 can so easily run it. So that's my thing on that. Just saying. But that Demon Souls remaster is looking pretty yummy. But I think they're going to just do a game showcase today and finally release the price of the console. Because Xbox has finally announced their price. And Sony has been very in the dark, we'll say, regarding their figures. So we'll see how it compares. But the other prediction that I have is that Sony is going to combine PlayStation Plus with PlayStation Now. They're going to give everybody access to PS Now, but they're going to raise the PS Plus membership costs. I don't know how much by. I can see them doing it by like $20 a year, maybe. Just enough that they can cover their licensing costs, if that makes sense. Because I feel like that is... It would be a smart business move for Sony to do that. Because they're the ones who started the whole stream gaming thing. And then they kind of just left it, like what actually happened to, you know... Whoa, no fear, no. Like, that's actually a really good question. What happened to Sony and their, stream gaming shtick? Like, they started PS Now. Like, they started the whole thing. Like, like, they kind of neglected over the past couple of years. Like, they have added a couple of new games, which is fine, but just... These 3 doors. Not like this. But the other thing that bothers me with Sony is, like, Legend of Dragoon, for example, is a Sony game. They made it, they produced it, they distributed it, they sold it. Like, they did it all for PlayStation 1. You even look at the case for it. I got it over there on the shelf. You'll see that in my LOD video. Legend of Dragoon was one of those games that, like, everyone in North America loved it. I mean, okay, not everyone. Some people keep comparing it to Final Fantasy VII because they can't get over Final Fantasy VII, but that's just them. Whole other story on that one. But Legend of Dragoon is one of those iconic games that everybody who gamed played. And so it's really weird for me that Sony didn't put that on their PS Now. And it's similar with Folklore. Folklore was a really great PS3 launch title. It was amazing. It was like one of the games that I loved popping in and playing because it was just so damn cool. And Folklore never even made it to PS Now. You had some weird, like, Eternal Sonata, which was like Chopin on his deathbed having a fantasy, like that kind of JRPG. That made it to PS Now. So it's kind of weird for me to see that Sony's been kind of holding back on all of their titles. So maybe they're trying to get those rebuilt up for PS5. That's the only thing I could think of, because, like, why would they hold out on their own titles on their own service? That'd be the same as, like, Xbox saying, hey, I made Halo. Here's all of our Xbox games, but, oh, Halo's not included. Like, you know what I mean? Like... Ether time. I hate ethers in this game. Alright, we got 3 doors. Let's try door number 1. Useless. Door number 2. Hey! Mute bell. God battles. This is actually a decent setup. I'm kind of liking this one. Not so much for the swapping monsters. I hate those. But at least I can do some other crazy stuff. Furion, please don't hit the first one. Oh, he is too, I just realized. Yep, Furion's gonna hit the first one. Damn it, the parasites are gonna attack. Damn it. I'm okay with the Marlboros. I'm not okay with all the MP drink. Nice. Just checking my time, that's all. Here's Toad. We may as well ether Furion again so he has some MP. We may as well high potion Layla so that way... that was actually a decent HP gain. Hooray, a golden evil. Hooray, a Phoenix down. If I have less than 3 treasures left, I'm waiting until next floor. Nine treasures? Jesus Christ. Yellow jelly. Yummy, yummy. Poison Toad and Winged Ray. Well, at least there's 2 of them there. The load time on this disc is kind of ridiculous. Poison Toad. Like just loading up the screens for the battles. Cockatrice, okay. I suppose, yeah, that would be a new one. Attack count 4, 370 HP. There we go. I should have known that this would be an empty room. I really should have fucking known. Well, that's not so bad. That could have been worse. Could have been a lot worse. God, balls. Damn it, son of a bag. Hoser. For those of you who speak Canadian. Hoser. I'm just missing my sombrero now. Like an actual sombrero. I know sombrero is Spanish for hat, but I have like a stereotypical Mexican sombrero. I do have one of those, just for those of you who are wondering exactly how. How I am. There's just no other way I can word that. Just yeah. Nice. I'm surprised nobody got poisoned from that. Nice, Gus. Nice. This is what I'm talking about. Furion, you suck. You actually suck. Poison cures them. Great. That's good to know. Gus, or Furion, you're gonna finish the job. We're gonna ice these guys, maybe? I don't know. Maybe ice will work? Okay, ice is enough. Ice is good. Ice is nice. Okay, I'm really surprised that poison doesn't actually inflict poison. Or toxic. Whatever the one it's called. Nice, guys. How's your magic higher than Maria's? Thank you, Furion, for finishing the job. For Layla... Mwah. Pirate Queen is dummy thick. That was a lot of experience for Furion to get from Bolt. Bolt 2, Bolt 1, Bolt 2. Oh, that's why Gus has a higher Bolt. Maria's almost there, though. Alright, another cave, here we go. I don't think I have enough room for all the treasures. That's going to be a bit of a hard one. It's going to be a tough pill to swallow. Also, haha, I said swallow. There we go. Only one manta at a time. Yes. This is why I love cheesing the battle system. Because when you can force only one monster to attack at a time instead of like 4, that is perfect. That's what you want in this game. You want to cheese it as much as you can. You might even become Mr. Cheezel. You can swim with the birdfish, or whatever you want to use as your metaphor. Great. Someone set up a smoke detector up there. Well, blind is kind of useless, so we'll get rid of that. Sleep, we may as well give to Layla, because she's going to be gone anyway. Screw it. Aura? Actually, you know what? Let's... No. Let's give it to Gus. I'm going to regret this decision. God! There's the regret right there. As soon as the monster appears, there's the regret. Oh, no. Don't attack the ghost directly, Furion. Poison 16. 16! Okay. That's ridiculous. They have level 16 magic. Fuck these guys. Actually, fuck these guys. Of course they would attack first. Of course. I'm actually, like, a little bit disappointed in this game now. Strictly because of how many... actually. I feel like I need Maria to have a blood sword as well. Like, Maria's got the strongest agility. Or, not strongest. What's it called? Fastest. Highest. Highest, that's the word. Highest. Okay. So, here we go. Let's make sure there's no invisible walls here. Nope, there it is. Mini scroll. God darn it. Let's be funny and see if Toad works. It's probably gonna miss. It's Toad level 1, so. Yeah, it missed. Though I am kind of curious, with one Toad hitting 4 Ryoses, how much experience does that Toad get? These are the questions. But also, why are there so many Ryoses? So it's probably a good thing I actually have her with the defense down and sleep. Because when you think about it, the enemies do need to be knocked out so they don't attack. So it's good that she has that first. Plus with defense down, she'll be the first one to do that so everyone else does more damage to it. So I can't see a reason not to unequip her, but seriously, Toad. 7. I got 7 experience points for that. We need Gus to level up his... Potion. Potion. Well, at least I can get rid of my potions. Potion! Fuck, I hate potions so much. Ooh. Okay. We're at 16. So we're obviously missing 2 scrolls. Whatever they are. And then probably another fucking potion. Ooh, 69 art gallery, which is Furion in battle. That's a parasite, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure. Pretty sure. God! Really fruit fly. Okay, Malboros I can handle. Sort of. There it is there. They can paralyze me. That's the status effect that I was worried about. Ether. Not going to cure much, but okay, we got an ether. Cool. Maybe the ether will put me to sleep or something. Who knows? It's weird that I'm missing 2 scrolls. There we go. Jesus Christ. These guys are unrelenting. Unyielding. I also don't understand the whole point of role-playing. So this kind of comes from something earlier. Role-playing games, I'm okay with. But just... I'm having trouble understanding, and you guys might be able to help me out with this. But people who go into chat rooms and they role-play with each other, does that not find... Like, do you guys find that weird at all? Like there's one person who's, like, pretending to be Fran from Final Fantasy 12. Another one pretending to be Noctis from Final Fantasy 15. One of them's got Kairi as a profile picture. The other one's got Riku. And it's like, what? What? I just don't understand. And this could just be me behind the times, but like, it just seems like a very weeb thing to do. Oh, don't drag me into this. They're dragging me into this. They're trying to drag me into their stupid fucking roleplays. I don't deal with roleplays. I just don't. I don't understand it. I don't... Stop it, Fran. I don't even know your real name, but Fran, stop. Okay. Out of the chat room. Out of the chat room. Cool, Bolt 2. They're really... Scoots closer to Noctis. Why do that? I like talking to the people here. What the fuck, people? You are not the character. Gus's magic defense increased. So, I know I'm a little bit out of it right now. And I do apologize for that. There's also a reason for that. I kind of did something weird. I think it was like lifting something heavy, or maybe it's constipation, who the fuck knows. But I ended up hurting my lower back the other day. Ooh, muscles feel really weird. But anyway, it's fine for what it is now. But I'm on a couple of painkillers, so... If I'm a little out of it right now, that's my excuse. Hey! Osmos. Drain. Inventory's full. Fart! Well, guys, what are we gonna... Gold needle. Hey! Crystal rod. There we go. Actually, I think that finishes off the item list as well for this place. City Cave, 19 to 19, there we go. Maria, I better have fucking taught you warp. Oh, thank God I did. feels so... Holy Jesus, her HP went down like crazy. Okay, I don't like warp anymore, because... Okay, what determines HP loss from warp? FF2... Warp... HP loss... I guess. Warp. Party appears on the previously visited floor next to the staircase leading to the... What? That's Final Fantasy... White Wiz, Red Wiz, that's Final Fantasy 2. How? Summit Falls, Lady Turtle. Under the class change, that does not make sense. Stop it. Final Fantasy Wikia. Warp! Matter Elemental, transports the party to the previous floor outside the battle. It doesn't tell me anything about the HP loss, though. Teleport, also known as Exit, Warp, and Teleport. Teleport, okay. Is a recurring spell or ability in the series. Its effect varies, but most monsters keep in dungeons. Teleport overlaps slightly with Warp, and the two appear together. Teleport uses the function of a stronger version, teleporting directly in the dungeon back to the world map, while Warp teleports into the previous floor of the dungeon. Cool. Teleport is a white magic spell. Used in battle, attempts to teleport one or all enemies away from the battlefield, essentially defeating them. Success rate increases with the spell's level. When used outside of battle, teleport to the dungeon. However, the amount of HP left is equal to 1 over 17 minus spell level. So for example, at level 1, the user would have 1/16 of their HP from casting level 1 teleport. So by the time you get to level 16 spell, 17 minus 1, you keep all of your HP? Any character will teleport by having used teleport tome. So 17 minus 16 would be 1, so 1 out of 1 you keep all of your... Okay. So that's interesting to know. Apparently with teleport, you just wreck yourself, basically. That's terrible, but true. Somebody doesn't believe me that I'm recording. One moment here. Oh, screen in the way. There we go. So the group that doesn't freaking believe me that I'm recording. They're the role-playing group, by the way. They're terrible people. No, they're actually not terrible people. They're pretty funny. Just some of the weirdest conversations come out of that. Hooray! Flan. I honestly have no idea where to go from here. I mean, maybe I'll get lucky. Actually, I should probably rest first. I'm gonna do a pro gamer move. I'm gonna pull my boat around to the north of Mysidia. So that way I'm closer to the Mysidia island. That's about as far as I think I can go. Where am I? Where's my ship? So I'll go here, around to the canal, and park up here. Then move down to Mysidia to rest, back up to the ship and save. And then that'll be it for the day. Well, for the session. Ah! By the way, when I say somebody's a terrible person, I mean that as a compliment. Just a heads up on that. Like, if somebody's, like, terrible, it means they have, like, terrible puns. Or they have a dark sense of humor. Doesn't mean they're terrible as in bad people. It just means they're terrible as in, like, they're terribly funny. Or they're terribly lame to the point where it is funny. It's just one of those weird distinctions that I make. It's like when you send, like, the kiss faces like this. Versus the one with the heart versus just lips. Like, for me, just the one without the heart or the lips, it's more friendly. Whereas the heart is more romantic and the lips themselves are more lusty. So, just heads up on that. Like, if I say you're a terrible person, it's not a bad thing. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. This group of people is terribly entertaining. Also terribly confusing. But it's just, yeah. Maybe I should probably reword my phrasing to say it's terribly blank or, yeah. That was my bad on my wording. Where am I? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Sorry. Cannot sleep and I cannot dream tonight. I saw a meme the other day, by the way, and it made me laugh a little too hard. It was when somebody says hello there. There was like a pie chart, and it was like there was like 2% was like, oh, hello. Then there was like 49% was hello there. And then the other 48%, 49% was the angel from my nightmare, shadow in the background of the morgue. I just thought it was funny that that existed. I'll rest here instead, it's closer. I'm gonna get so much gil, like, the game is like throwing money at me at this point. I'm not a cheap whore, but they are fucking me like one sometimes. I need to drink for that one. Cool! So, we have gotten the crystal rod. We got the crystal rod. That was a... I don't like that dungeon. I don't like parasites. They keep draining my MP way too damn much. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. We're gonna stop this for now. We have a mission to Mysidian Tower, and we gotta find Minwu. Mindu? Minhu. His name changes with every fucking version. Mace Windu. We gotta find Mace Windu. And his purple lightsaber. How do I even know that? I don't really watch Star Wars. Anyway, not the point. Yeah, we're gonna pause this for now, but that was a good hour of time that we not wasted. Because if you enjoy the time that you waste, it is not wasted time. Just getting that out there. Alright, so for the love of God, power level, or you're not going to be able to get through the dungeons. That's all I can say. Just power level. Like, even like you can see me, I'm struggling, and I've power leveled. But that's not a gear thing, because I have all the gear that's available for me right now. But at least if you power level, you'll have more of a chance than I did. Power level up to 9999 if you need to. Power level up to level 16 for your preferred weapon. Like, I could probably power level Maria to like 16 swords. She'd be all set. But I think because I keep trying to go back and forth between the weapons, that's kind of my downfall. But either way, that's neither here nor there. And until next time, as always, I'll see you in the next video. And Laguna Matata.